والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد. This is once again your brother Muhammad Rukia for all. So Alhamdulillah, I want to talk about your Askar. Wallah, don't joke with your Askar. It's very important you do your Askar. Always do your Askar. You Muslim. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He tells the Prophet, يا أيها الرسول بلغ ما أنزل إليك من ربك بلغ ما أنزل إليك من ربك فإن لم تفعل فما بلغت رسالته والله يعصمك من الناس. O messenger, deliver the message that has been revealed to you from your Lord. If you do not do that, then you have not delivered the message. And Allah promised him, because da'wah is not easy. Some people, they want to kill you and they want to plot and fight you, etc. And Allah tell him, Wallahu ya'asimuka minan nas, and Allah will protect you from the people. That's a guarantee to the Prophet. But yes, still the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he does his askar sabah wal masa, and also he does his askar before going to bed. That we learn in the narration, he blow on his hand, he read the mu'awwidatain, the Qul Allah Ahad, Falaki and Nas, the three mu'awwidat, and he will blow on his hand and wipe his body. So the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, if he is someone who does this with the guarantee of Allah that he will protect him, what of me and you? Shaykh al-Islam ibn Taymiyyah rahmatullahi alayhi, he mentioned that you the raqi, he said, do not be negligent, don't put your guards down, because the shaitan, the shaitan now, he's looking like he's looking for an opportunity. The time you are most vulnerable, that's the time the shaitan wants to get to you. So you should be very, very mindful. Always do your askar, do your zikr, and mashallah, you'll be okay. You see, there is a raqi, they say he was doing ruqya on someone. Subhanallah, they say he was doing ruqya on someone, and the jinn say, I'm going to leave this person again, I'm going to go possess you now. I will leave this person and I will come and possess you. The Raqi say, ahlan wa sahlan marhaban bik. Like he say, okay, no problem, he doesn't fear him, whatever. After a period of time, the jinn came back again and says, Subhanallah, I cannot possess you. He say, why? He said, because your body is fortified. It's like a rings of fire, like you're surrounded with fire, like it's nur, fire. So I cannot get to you. Because the Raqi that day he did his askar, لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك وله الحمد وهو على كل شيء قدير. The Prophet says sallallahu alaihi wasallam, whoever said it 100 times in the morning, Allah will forgive 100 sin and will give you 100 reward, and He will protect you from the morning to the evening. Shaitan cannot, harm you, neither can he do anything to you. And whoever said the same thing in the evening 100, the same thing, you from that evening to the morning, Allah will protect you from shaitan. And the day of judgment, no one will come with more reward except for the one who did more than you. So you say this 100 times, you 100 sin forgiven, 100 reward given, and 10 slave expiated the reward of freeing a 10 slave, you will have it. And then shaitan cannot do you anything. If you say in the morning to the evening, same thing, vice versa. So mashallah, that's what the Raqi did. Alhamdulillah, he was protected. Some people, they are in the Ruqya field, and all of a sudden they start getting problem and they quit. You cannot be somebody who is like fighting shaitan. You are fighting a being that you cannot see. إنهم يراكم هو وقبيله من حيث لا ترونه. إنه يراكم هو وقبيله من حيث لا ترونه. They see you, he and his allies, where you see them not. They see you, you don't see them. They can be near you now waiting, and you don't see them. So always be in your askar and read Quran, and لا يزال لسانك رطبة من ذكر الله, as the Prophet mentioned sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that let your tongue be moist always. Let it not dry, let it be moist with the remembrance of Allah. Subhanallah, walhamdulillah, wa la ilaha illallah, wallahu akbar, wa la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Especially la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah, mashallah. This la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah, there is a lot of ajaib, miracles in it. Especially somebody, you are tired, you are sick, you don't know what to do, you feel blocked, jinns disturbing you, your life is feeling upside down. Make la ilaha wa la quwwata illa billah. Say it a lot, and by the grace of Allah, you will see miracles and your life will go normal bi'ithnillah azza wa jal. And don't forget, after zikr la ilaha illallah, the Prophet says sallallahu alayhi wasallam that the best of zikr is la ilaha illallah. So always say la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah. And the hadith says jaddidu imanukum la ilaha illallah, that renew your iman, your faith with la ilaha illallah. Always say it. لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله. You see, the zikr It's like it burns shaitan. This zikr, it's like a bullet thrown to the shaitan, a headshot to the shaitan. So the La ilaha illallah zikr, subhanallah, is very powerful. Even me, I do it sometimes in my ruqyah. And my sheikh does it too, Ben Halima. Yeah, I saw his one of his videos. He was, yeah, his ruqyah video. La ilaha illa. And me, subhanallah, when I do it, there is something I observe. Sometimes, mashallah, when I'm doing ruqyah, did I say La ilaha illallah, La ilaha illallah? You see, I learned that from him, but I experienced it firsthand, and I understood something there also. When you are doing ruqyah, when you do it, it's like you get support. La ilaha illallah. It's a very great something. Zikr is your everything, you know. واذكر ربك كثيرا. Remember your Lord in abundance. You know, وَسَبِّحُ بِالْعَشِيِّ وَالْإِبْكَارِ. Always remember him in the morning, evening. Remember him, subhanallah, all the time. You know. So that's my advice for today. Always do your askar, and don't be what do they even call it? Don't be negligent, and then don't be vulnerable. You're the one who is a patient. You know, the Arab, they say al-wiqayatu khayru min al-ilaj, that the English say prevention is better than curing. Do not wait until you are already possessed and now things are like subhanallah very tough, and then you start looking for solution. You should do your askar and always, and you will be protected. In the askar, mashallah, Husn al-Muslim, askar al-sabah, the askar for the morning, askar al-masa, the askar for the evening, and the askar al-nawm, because the nawm time is very important. You know, especially before going to bed, you do your askar. You wipe on your body, mashallah, the three quls. You read it once, flow and do it 3 times, wipe your body, because that time you become vulnerable. Like you are going to bed now, and the shaitan, they try to take advantage of that period. That's why majority of the attacks, they are at night time, and especially when you go to bed. Now you're sleeping, now in the dream, you see. So that time, don't joke with it, and always do your askar a lot. In the askar, you have, mashallah, a lot of benefit. You have protection, you have blessing, you have reward, you have protection and good in your dunya and your akhirah, and also poverty also to elevate. MashaAllah, in the du'as, you have a lot of, the Prophet does his askar, and in the askar, there is Allah, inni a'udhu bika min al-kufri wal faqr. And Ya Allah is asking Allah, I seek refuge in you from disbelief and poverty. And you see, there is a lot of, in this askar, a lot of du'as that you are asking of afiyah for dunya wal akhirah, and a lot of things. Dola daily be overcome with loan and all these things. You know, mashallah, all these dua, they are good. You know, especially if you have loan. That's why when you are doing askar, it covers everything of your dunya and akhirah stuff. Because in it takes care of your dunya, especially the problems you have in your dunya, solution to it, and the akhirah which you need, because you're asking Allah to protect you and to give you Jannah, to forgive your sin and all these things. So, وآخر دعوانا عن الحمد لله رب العالمين. If you need the askar, let me know, text me, WhatsApp me, I will send it to you, inshallah. Askar morning, evening, night, before going to bed, and even Husn al-Muslim, no problem, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.